here. What I need is some video that one of the video guys have done, and it's sitting on the Anywhere system. It's an Anywhere 2.2 infrastructure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch across to my Adobe Anywhere gateway. You have to log into it, and this is Edit Suite 3, so I'm logging in as Edit 3. I've now logged into the Adobe Anywhere 2.2, and these are all the 3 projects that I, as Edit 3, have got access to. I'm going to select the one I was supposed to work on, which is the M-Ingest. Let me just give you a little bit more. Let's bring the video panel up as well. So I've selected the M-Ingest project, and within that there is a sequence that I'm supposed to be working on, and it's the M-Ingest NTSC demo. So I'm now ready. I'm going to add a video track, and I'm going to pick up from the Anywhere server the demo. I simply double click on it. The Anywhere server now gives me the references to it, so I can get all the information out from it, and it puts it on the timeline for me. So this is the sequence called ingest from the M-Ingest production on the Anywhere server. What has happened is we have queried it, it gives us a list, we select it, and it brings us a clip. It gives us information about the clip, and we can put it on the timeline. We don't have to render anything. We don't have multiple tracks. The ingest we're looking at here actually had 8 tracks in it, plus titling, plus fades, and all sorts of things, and all that we don't have to worry about. It's the Anywhere 2.2 will render all of that for us in real time. So we now hit play. Over here we've got the picture. It's the flattened version, but it's flattened in real time. You'll also see, if I zoom in a little bit, there is a red Adobe symbol here. That is indicating that this has come in from the Anywhere server, and that it is being played directly from the Anywhere server. At some point, my colleague down in video room will be doing some edits to this, and he'll save them. When he does that, this red symbol here turns blue, indicating to me that there is now a new version. When I'm ready, I've seen there is a new version. When I'm ready and it suits me, I can then go up here and I can do a get latest version, which will then re-import his latest edits straight into what I've got here. One thing that I like to do is I like to then, before that, run 2 tracks of video. I can then copy the original one onto my second video track. I can do a second import, get his latest version, and I've now got both his current version and the previous version, so I can see what he's actually changed in the system. So I'm quite happily working on this. I'm doing all the post-production for the audio. What I'm looking at here is my video being streamed, and the 2 guide tracks from the video also being streamed. There is, in here, I found a bit of dialogue that's actually pretty good, so I want to have that dialogue on its own. So what I now do is, I go up here, and I do a get audio tracks. Get Audio Tracks sends a message from us to the Anywhere server saying please generate an OMF and send that OMF to us and give us all the original audio that this file was made up from. The speed here is not impressive because the Anywhere server we have is actually a laptop, so the fact that it runs at all is quite amazing. The Anywhere system is generating the OMF, it's packaging up all the original audio, and it is copying it across to a location that I can see from here. And it should be coming through any minute now. And I hope you do a lot of post on this, because then you can get rid of all that. This is all the original audio that was used in the original video editing on the Anywhere system. So it's brought in the audio, it's brought in the audio original, and it's brought in the fades that originally were set up within Premiere Pro. So I can now say the one that I was actually after was this little bit down here. So I can now take that and I can use that in my own production. I'll then continue doing the post on this, doing all the audio sweetening. I will do a final stereo and a final 5.1 mix here on the Fairlight. They will appear as clips. I normally put them on tracks 49 onwards. When I'm done, I can select those clips and I can go up here and I can choose a bin that is within the project, within Anywhere, and I can simply send my clips back into Anywhere. And I've now done a full circle of post-production, audio post-production within the Anywhere environment together with the Premiere Pro system. Video guy does his bit. I get his guide and I don't even need to render it, I don't need to import it, it just comes in automatically. Anywhere deals with all the file handling. Okay, so I've selected the 2 clips that I'm happy with and I can now send them, and they have been sent. And if you now open the same project up again back on the Premiere Pro, you would now look in the bin and you would now have them in your bin. You can then, they also get registered within the Adobe 2.2 world, so they're now being logged back into the project, into the asset management system.